Welcome to the Coach Rita Hurry Show with me, your host, Coach Rita. I will be sharing my tips and motivation to help you think big and make the impossible possible. So enjoy the show. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Coach Rita Hurry Show. I hope you're all feeling great and feeling positive. So, we're in February, only 10 months left until 2020's finished. And wow, is time going fast? Yeah, and I say it every year now that time is just speeding by. And it seems to be happening every year. We get to Christmas sooner than we realise, we get to the new year, and then the year just flies by, and before you know it, it's Christmas and New Year again. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it seems to be happening. So, what are you doing? What are you achieving? Are you actually achieving your goals? Or do you find that you're struggling? You know, it's so easy to think, okay, it's the beginning of the year. I've set intentions. I've set goals for 2020, so I've got a long time ahead of me, so I'll pace myself at the beginning of the year, and then I'll kind of push on through towards the mid of the year, and then even more so towards the end. Or maybe you do the reverse, where you're actually all full steam ahead in January, and then come by February you've worn yourself out. We're all different, and no one is the same. No one goes about achieving their goals in the same way. But as I said, the year goes by like that. It just, in a blink of an eye, before you know it, it's the next year and the next year after. And then you're getting older. And it's, life is constantly moving. So it's important that we keep moving. And I'm not saying that you always have to take action. I'm not saying that at all, but you need to realize that life is what is happening now. And if you've got intentions, if you've got goals that you wish to achieve, and you really are striving for that success in life, and that success can be anything to you. Success is not achieving an amount of money or achieving a certain body weight or whatever. Success is anything that you label as success for you. So success could be just being able to wake up in the morning and not feel tired, or success to you might just being able to spend time with loved ones and having that quality time. So whatever success is to you, that's what I'm talking about. And if you've got big goals, if you've got big dreams for yourself, you have to be aware of what you're doing. You have to constantly realize that every moment counts. And that could be a moment to get into alignment with your soul purpose. That could be a moment to journal and get things out on paper. That could be a moment in meditation, could be a moment in going to the gym or networking, whatever that may be. There are always small actions to take, but there are also big actions to take. But it's making the most and being aware of what you're not doing and what you are doing, and being able to balance it out so that you are constantly achieving, even though sometimes you may not feel that you're achieving. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you could be in meditation and you could have that intention and that guidance to move your career in a certain direction. That time that you've taken to meditate is taking action. Even though you're being still with your eyes closed and you're doing absolutely nothing, externally, yes, you're not doing nothing, but internally, you're doing a hell of a lot more than if you were just sitting around watching TV and just like saying, okay, When I get pen to paper, I'll jot some notes down. That is progress, because we always start internally before we start externally. We can achieve so much once we have the strong stability, the strong core stability internally before we take action externally. And a lot of the times, once you've connected to your soul purpose, once you've connected to that alignment, the external actions that you take flow nicely, and actually you find that you're more motivated and inspired to take action that leads you to your goal. And sometimes you'll find you'll be willing to take even big steps instead of small steps, because you'll feel more confident from the work that you've been doing internally and meditating. So it's creating that balance of internal work and external work. And it's being aware of, well, what am I doing to achieve things? What am I not doing to achieve things? And looking at that. Now, in this show, I want to talk to you about resistance, because a lot of us, in fact, no, I'm not even going to say a lot of us, I'm going to say all of us have an element of resistance. Resistance to getting up and doing some work, resistance to talking about what we're going through, resistance to moving forward, just resistance in any capacity. And sometimes this resistance can hold us back so much that we don't realize to what extent it has. But we know it's there. It's there. It's the reason why are not able to move forward, but we don't want to acknowledge it. We don't want to look at it. And this is where it creates blocks. If you're not willing to look at your resistance that's holding you back, you're not able to move forward as easily. And also something like meditation, which is so beautiful and so calming, you will also feel resistant to, because it may just give you the answer that you need, but you're resistant to that answer. So it won't come through as easy and as calmly as you would want it, because there's a resistance. There's a block there that you are holding back. These resistances need to be looked at. And how you look at it? Well, you've just got to look at, why am I resistant? What is it that this resistance is serving? Because there's always a reason why we hold on to that resistance. And the majority of the times is because it serves a purpose. In a weird kind of way, it gives you what you need so that you don't have to go and do what you want. Now, I always say to my clients that not stepping out the circle is almost like a comfort blanket. You know, that if you're feeling afraid or you're not willing to take that next step, you kind of are wrapping yourself in your comfort blanket. And it's a comfort blanket, but it's not really, but it feels comfortable because you don't have to make huge decisions. You don't have to take that big leap of faith. You don't have to take that big step. Therefore, it becomes that comfort blanket. And that's what resistance is. Resistance does serve to be a comfort blanket if you're not willing to look at it and say, okay, why do I want you so much? Why do I hold on to this resistance? What purpose are you serving me? And look at it. What purpose does it serve you? Why are you holding on to it? And you'd be amazed at, when you actually break it down, why you hold on to it and what you like about it. And then you can ask yourself that question of, okay, so this is what I like about holding on to resistance, and this is why I hold on to it. But would I prefer to live my dreams and go for what I really want? Or do I actually prefer what the resistance gives me? When you look at things this way, it gives you a clearer idea and a clearer picture of where you stand, and it puts you in that creator role, which we all are, to look at it and say, okay, I have a decision to make here. I can stay where I am and stay resistant because this is what it serves me, or I can go for what I want and look that resistance. Say, okay, you know what? You served me for that. I realize that you served me here, but now I want to move here. So as much as I can stay here, I choose this. And once you make that decision to choose something else, resistance no longer becomes a problem. So my tip for the day, or my tip for the week, is look at resistance in the eye. Whenever that comes up, look at it and say, what do you serve me? What's your purpose? Why do I hold on to you? Look at what you come up with. And I'm not going to say anything, but meditation would be a good thing to do here. But, you know, if it's resistant to meditation, pen to paper. Why am I resistant to meditation? What is it that I'm scared of? What is it that serves me by not meditating? And then look at where you want to go and look at what you need to do for that, and see which one lifts you up, which one excites you, which one gives you that energy, and then go in that direction. So I hope that helps, but resistance is there and we all have it, but you also have the power to move it away. You are the creator of your own life. Don't let it control you. You control it. And just embrace who you are. Take those actions. Take those internal actions as well as those external actions. And make sure that they're balanced and that you're feeling that energy of life and you're feeling that joy of knowing that whatever success means to you, you will achieve it by allowing yourself to trust in you, embracing who you are, and most of all, as I always say, allowing yourself to think big and make the impossible impossible. So feel free to drop me some comments and let me know what you think of the show, or if you've got any questions regarding resistance, please feel free to contact me. My email address, coachrita@swasthialiving.com. So until next week, take care, deal with that resistance, move forward, live your life, and totally embrace who you are. This is Coach Rita signing out. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the show, and there'll be some more motivation and tips from myself real soon. Please check out my social media pages if you wish to follow me, where I do more videos, and I also have a YouTube channel, Coach Rita Hurry. Instagram is at Coach Rita Hurry, and my Facebook page is Swasthya Living, SWASTHYA Living. So please check out and follow me on those social media platforms, and have a great day.